Welcome back. A contest aimed at helping teenagers open up about the world around them is underway right now.
Yeah, this program is called Expressions Challenge. It encourages teens to express how they feel about certain issues, and they do it through art. Students tackle everything from cyberbullying to mental health to gun violence, really tough subjects. And it started in Chicago and St. Louis back in 2009. And since then, it's become so popular that several local schools are now working their challenge into their curriculums. And I think this is something that's so useful, especially during these times right now. Joining us now, a teacher from one of those schools, Michael Cullinane, a teacher at Senn High School. Michael, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, happy that you're here with us to talk about this. You've been using the Expressions Challenge with your students for 8 years now, so you are well equipped in how it works. Tell us a little more about it and how you implement it.
Well, I teach broadcast journalism here at Senn, and I found when I partnered with them that it was a really amazing way to give my students an end goal for their videos that they produced to have an impact on the public and to really let their voices out so that they could feel like they're making a difference and they can share some of these really tough issues that teens are dealing with and show their own hot takes on how they're impacting their generation.
Can you give us an example or two of those hot takes that you're talking about, how these students are working this in, how they tackle it, what it looks like at the end?
Yeah, this year in particular, I've had quite a few entries where the students are, talking about the fine, not fine issue that a lot of young people are dealing with mental health being such a crisis for so many young people. A lot of them addressed how they express to their friends, their families, their parents, their teachers that they're okay, that they're fine, but really underneath the surface, they're not. And I thought that was a really important one to show that we need to ask better questions of our young people to be there for them. Some of the other topics were gang violence, abusive relationships. It really runs the gamut. There are phone usage, a lot of different things that impact teenagers.
And Michael, while you're talking, we're seeing some of the images and the art, really powerful photos and also words and so much going on there. How do you think this activity really helps your students manage their mental health? How have they expressed that this has helped them?
Well, I know when I was in high school, I felt like when I was able to give like a short story to my English teacher, I felt like I was actually doing something, and it was helped me overcome a lot of the anxiety that I had as a young person. So I try to share that message with my students that by not just creating art, but by putting it out there, they're able to produce something that could have a really positive effect on people who are dealing with the same things. So these final products, for me, it's generally video, although I know Walgreens accepts visual art, creative writing, spoken word projects. It's an output that can actually have an impact on their community, on their own generation. And I've really seen that happen. I've seen them feel like they're taking pride in something. And when you're proud of something, generally the mental health comes along with that. It improves because you're feeling proud of what you're producing.
Yeah, and what you did when you were a youth, different than what these kids have access to. You have those green screens behind you. They're able to use 21st century technology to really help them cope. It has to be very satisfying for you to see the beginning, middle, and end of this.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, my favorite are the pitch sessions when we just talk about all the different issues that they're tackling, and we come up with a giant list on the whiteboard, and then, we hammer it down into, okay, I think this is the one that'd be right for you, and they make their pitches as to why they would be able to tell this story. And then when the videos are done, we screen them, and it's a very satisfying feeling.
Well, it's very satisfying to hear about it, too. Thank you so much from over at Senn High School. Michael Cullinane, really appreciate you joining us this morning and sharing a little bit of it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, have a great day.